What is it about Nashville hot chicken that is so popular?
Because you can't stop eating it once you start it.
Yeah, because you're... Exactly right. Welcome to CJ's First Cooking Show. My name is CJ. This is Nate. Right over there is Ethan. Today I am going to show you guys how to make a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. And let me... a little secret. I've never made them. Yeah, right? I know. So I'm going to show you how I want to do it. It may be a great way. It may be not be the greatest way, but we will find out.
Yeah, indeed we will.
At the end, we will know for sure if this is the greatest route to go down when cruising to Tennessee.
We'll know who was right
and who is dead.
So come on, everyone, it's CJ's First Show!
There's a few components that I'm going to build with my Nashville hot chicken sandwich today. Not everybody does a coleslaw on their chicken sandwich. Now, I have been watching a ton of videos, and here's why I'm introducing the slaw. Because I know I'm gonna have a lot of heat.
Crazy.
So what I've got is some red wine vinegar, and I've got some dill pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
Gonna add some coarse black pepper, and to sweeten this up,
hold your horses, Speed Racer.
Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer.
Go Speed Racer, go!
I'm gonna add a little bit of honey, so the sweetness will help tame
Sweet
down.
and tangy.
Exactly.
You're competing with the heat.
Dude, there's gonna be a lot of competition with the heat, and I feel like this is a good route to go. So I've got this quick pickle slaw. What the? Whoa! Well,
It was a big bee.
That was close.
it's not even a bee. It's like a oversized fly.
Be very afraid.
We've got dredging stations, my friends. Dredging.
Judge dredging.
You stole it from me.
No, I didn't.
I said that
No, I
last
didn't.
time I did a dredge.
I didn't.
Because we're about to
What?
make the dredge.
Judge
Dredge.
It
was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It'll do. We've got a couple of eggs here. These are not the ones that your chickens have laid.
They're not.
They're not, but they're good looking. So there's a dredging station going on here. You've got to have your wet and your dry. So obviously, dang it.
We'll show.
Hey, Ethan.
I think he broke his leg.
I said, ha ha!
Yeah, it's better to do it on a flat surface,
more
but I
crunch.
use the edge. Hold on, I'm gonna get to it.
Use the U2. Get it.
Oh, almost there.
Get it.
Got her.
Got her.
Got her. We've got some eggs. I'm also going to incorporate some buttermilk. Tell me why buttermilk.
The acidity.
is
Buttermilk has acidity.
Yeah, I drank buttermilk one time and it was really, really gross.
Milk was a bad choice.
And then we've got some Franks.
I made a mistake.
What?
That's more
Red
acidity.
hot. This is gonna give us some more heat with this specific station. And then let's do a little mixage, if you will. Now, if you don't have buttermilk and if you don't have any Frank's hot sauce, I would recommend using another hot sauce, but if you don't have any hot sauces, it's fine. You could just do eggs. It's a dredge.
Judgment time.
All right, so now we've got...
Dredge.
I am the dredge. There's our wet. Now our dry. I highly recommend using some seasonings to season up your flour. We're gonna have a lot of
Dirty
flavor.
bird.
But Cosmos Q, these guys make some really, really great products. Basically, instead of adding like paprika and chili powder and garlic powder and all those things, this is going to be
Wow,
our
dude,
main.
really?
Yeah. This is gonna be our main seasoning for our Nashville hot
Dang.
flavor. Dude,
Okay.
with all this flour, it's not gonna be that crazy. You'll see. Because you can hardly see it, but if you don't, I saw somebody say if you don't see the color, you won't have the flavor. I don't know. Maybe it was a good idea.
New Jersey.
What?
I've seen it done with regular like chicken breasts. For me personally, man, I just love boneless, skinless chicken thighs because they're juicy and fatty and
Yeah,
yummy.
those are good looking
Also,
too, man.
these are the biggest chicken thighs I have ever seen. So we've got a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper that we're gonna do here on both sides. And now it's time.
You're not using the Dirty Bird?
No, not here, not yet. This is just gonna be, dude, we're gonna have so many flavors going on.
An explosion of flavor!
Into our liquid dredgage.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go into our first one. This would be an acceptable situation to just stop right here. You could do one, call it a day, but personally, I think it's wise.
You double dipping.
I'm gonna double dip.
What are you doing?
We're gonna
You
go
would.
Excuse me? You double dip.
So we're gonna repeat this process with 3 of these guys. Do not skip out on the double dip. I've seen it, and I thought to myself, that
should've double
chicken,
dipped.
it should have been a little crunchier, not a big deal. Just soak it, pack it in. Once it's all even in the flour after the double dip, really pack it in there and get it ready. Now we are gonna check on our oil, but before we do that, my friends.
We're parched.
I'm actually a little nervous already. It's just gonna be, it's a spicy
The heat?
situation coming on. Your oil, you want to be sitting around 365.
You sure about that?
It's 375, 380-ish.
You know.
I did just turn my heat way down because it's obviously starting to crank, so it's gonna cool here in a second when we introduce.
These are behemoths, dude.
Here we go. Let's see what happens.
That's what you want.
There she blows.
There she blows.
Dude, these things are massive.
I know, bro.
It'll be awesome.
It's gonna be, whoa, get
Let
off,
go.
get off.
He's
Jeez,
excited.
rude. And a number 3.
That's a good trick, actually. Once you're like at the end of it, give it another go.
Give it another little.
Jeez,
All right,
that's awesome.
there we go. I'm gonna be shooting for 3 or 4 minutes. Then we're gonna flip 3 or 4 minutes, and we want to make sure that we get the cooking going. All right, dude, we're almost done. Here's another thing you don't have to do, but I want to do today. Please tell me I took the lid off.
Dang it.
I want to spice up our mayo, so I'm gonna do 1 or 2, let's just say 2 dollops of
Heaping spoons.
heaping spoonfuls of
Heap
that.
up.
Heap up.
Keep up anonymous.
Then I'm gonna add some of our dirty bird, not too much, a little bit for flavor and for color. Then I'm also gonna do,
Is it pickle juice?
I'm gonna
What you
do,
said earlier?
yep, I'm gonna do a little bit of honey for a skosh of sweetness,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna thin this out
Great trick.
with some pickle juice. And
Yep.
this takes it from like that thick, that just heavy, thick mayo to a thinner, more sauce-like experience. If it's too thin, add a little more mayo. If it's too thick, add a little more pickle juice. You know what I'm also gonna do? I'm gonna add,
just right?
well,
Well,
then it's just right.
Oh, right.
The chicken's cruising. I might as well go ahead and talk about my buns real quick.
yeah, you would.
It's not a very original line.
We've got some Kaiser buns here. These purchased, they were not
Kaiser
cut.
Soze buns.
Yes, precisely.
It's Kaiser Soze.
I'm gonna add a little bit of oil.
Oh,
And I had this was cruising a little earlier on low. I turned it off. We are gonna be good to go right now. I don't need a ton of heat because this is actually putting off a lot of heat over there.
Kind of need the bun integrity.
You do.
And toast is a must.
Yeah, because there's a lot happening on this sandwich, and so for
Yeah,
it to
especially
have,
these behemoth chicken thighs.
yeah, bro, this bread needs to have some backup essentially.
Love the way you stacked your buns. Oh wait, you have more buns coming.
There we go.
Oh nope,
And
so weird.
Still weird. And I think in the meantime, ringage is
Bring it.
necessary, my friends. I
Wow.
think
Wow.
the only thing that
Wow.
could make this experience any cooler is if I was cooking these Nashville chicken sandwiches while riding around in the dark on a motorcycle with a cool
Oh
backlight
man.
over me.
Riding around in the dark on a cool motorcycle with the whatever he else said. Hey CJ, did you know?
Can I just?
Motorcycle?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey CJ,
Yeah.
did you know? do you know how tall Prince is?
No.
No.
You?
Give me a guess.
5'7".
6'2".
5'2".
5'2".
Yeah, he's
Got it. Nailed it.
He's very small.
I'm a little guy.
And he was actually on his high school's basketball team, and he was pretty good. His coach said that he had great ball handling skills.
So he's like a Spud McKenzie kind of guy.
I don't know.
Spud
who
Webb,
that
not
is,
McKenzie.
but-
Spud Webb. That's who
Both.
I was looking for.
Both, CJ.
Both of those. Okay, let's cheers and ring it for our long lost fellow prince, gone but never forgotten. Our chicken has been cruising. Like I said, we did like 3 or 4 minutes the first time, and then we flipped.
Oh, so good, dude.
Yeah, buddy. Let's
Good
look
Lord.
at these
Big piece of
gargantuan,
chicken.
bro. This is just freaking batty. I'm actually a little nervous.
It's a piece of poultry.
Honestly, I mean, chicken thighs are smaller normally. These are the biggest chicken thighs I have.
Emu.
Yep. Also to note, we've got our cooling rack over here, the Blackstone cooling rack. Very, very, very convenient to be able to pull this off and set that right there. Now we're gonna want these to hang out for probably, again, 2-3 minutes, because we want it to cool down, the oil to drain off, and that also is gonna help crisp things up. Because we're not doing like paprika, like I said, chili powder, onion powder, garlic, like all those things. This is all of it encompassed. Cosmic Q, thank you so much for doing that. So we're gonna be putting a hefty amount in here.
You are not kidding.
No, sir, I was not kidding.
Lord.
And some of the hot oil.
Hot oil.
That's the key to it.
In the seasoning.
Dude, the hot oil is actually the important part, because if you use cold oil, it's gonna get cold and soppy on your chicken. You're not gonna have crispy chicken. So, here we go. I'm gonna set this aside for a second.
Okay.
Let's start the building process. All right, let's go for this. We're gonna do some of our sauce down here at the base.
Sauce looks wicked.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be really
good audible.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I didn't taste it, but I trust your palate these days.
My palate is quite refined.
Guys, like so refined.
We got some of our coleslaw that has been quick pickling. We're gonna add this to all 3 bases of our bread. Now, go hefty with it. Give it a mound, because it's gonna be the texture and it's gonna cut through the heat of your hot chicken. Then, on top of that, let's figure out a way to work this chicken situation out. So we gotta dunk each one of our
chicken?
We're dunking each of our
Good
chickens
Lord,
in there.
look
You
at
can
that.
brush this on, but you know what? In this situation, let's just drop it in like it's hot, because it is hot. So each one of these we want to get nice and glistening and seasony and delicious. Gonna put that on top of our coleslaw. That's a mound, bro. That is a mound.
Gorgeous.
Now, let's not forget the pickles. We gotta put a couple, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, with how large these are, you could put like 9 pickles on there. But we're gonna probably do 4 or 5. Crown this baby with a little bit more sauce. Top her off.
Dang, crown this angel.
This angel is a beaut. Honestly.
How do you eat this? How do you eat that?
We're gonna figure it out, but it's a ton. This is gonna be complicated, but at least it looks really awesome. I mean, I knew these were gonna be like massive, and I thought they were gonna be twice the size of the buns, but these Kaiser rolls work out perfectly. Dude, these, like, look at these.
How?
I don't know, but every Nashville chicken sandwich I see, they all are this big. Like, that's the craze.
Go for it, bud.
What if we see what's inside first? Can I cut it?
Pretty
And
sure
that
it's
also,
chicken,
I'm fairly certain it's chicken. For the managing of the eating sake.
Dude, the crunch. So is the trick with the oil and the seasonings to maintain the crunch?
Yes, sir. That is.
Because it doesn't look greasy. It looks juicy.
I know.
Oh, good. CJ Frage.
The chicken is perfectly cooked. You see all the layers that are important there? They're gonna all
The
help.
bun integrity is impressive.
Dude, it's a what?
Full of layers.
Cake! Everybody loves cakes. Cakes have layers. I don't care.
Here we go.
The heat.
Just the way I want it.
Yeah?
Because this is like edible. Like, you can keep eating without hurting yourself. I've actually only had one Nashville hot chicken sandwich before in Nashville.
Could you go hotter?
It was way too hot.
Isn't
That one that
the
I had.
idea?
I guess, but I want to be able to eat it.
Yeah, that's true.
This is freaking awesome. Like, I totally crushed this. I wasn't sure, never made it. The chicken is still crispy. It's super juicy. All the flavors,
Good
all the
cooking
flavors, they're all dancing well. This is good. Leave it in the comments below. What are your thoughts? Super hot? Tame it down? I don't know. Let me know.
Is it like full Patrick Swayze or like Chris Farley dance? Both impressive.
Both in the same room at the same time.
One is way hotter than the other, though.
You decide.
Farley.
Let me know in the comments. Speaking of comments, my friends, I would love it if you would join me for a little segment I like to call
That Guy in a Little Coat.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for CJ's favorite comments of the week.
If you don't know, this is the segment of
If
my
you don't
show.
know,
Now you know that this is the segment of the show where I screenshot comments from you, the viewers. If you guys write it.
Ooh, we read it.
That's right. And then we talk about it. They could be nice, they could be naughty, they could be all things in between. But one thing's for sure, today we are starting from the top
A good one?
in no particular order. This is a
Here
good
we
one.
go. Here we go, ladies and gents.
All right, this one comes in from Corey J. Corey J says, "Did you know that I know that Ethan doesn't actually know the things he says he knows, and it doesn't mean what he thinks it means?"
Wow.
Huh. What do you think about that, E?
Well, I'd have to know it to tell you guys, so.
One thing's for sure.
You know, just because he learned it right before the episode doesn't mean he doesn't know it.
What he said. What Nate said.
All right, Corey with a K.
Okay.
This one is coming in from old Kevin McCain.
Oh.
Our buddy Kevin
That was
McCain.
K-Bot.
You know, our boy.
Blue, you're my boy!
Kevin McCain says, "We should call you guys Butter because you're on a roll."
Kevin, I like it. I like it.
Oh, we had a slow clap. All right.
Okay.
I don't know,
I'm salted.
but I freaking love you, Kevin.
Yeah.
This one comes in from Romy A.
Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Exactly. Romy says, "Hey, bro, new subscriber here." He's not. Actually, I'm not. We've been watching. We've been watching since we bought a 36 and a 22-inch Blackstone Griddle last year, and we love you and Nate and your recipes. One thing though, you've never given me a shout out on the comments of the week.
Okay. All
Prove
right.
to my wife I actually comment, so she'll believe me when I ring it and bring it.
This
You
one-
guys
all right.
are faves. Don't stop.
Yep. Who's this?
This is Romy. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Don't stop, never stopping.
Don't stop! Cheers, buddy. Okay, this is fun. This is from Side 9 Homestead.
Side 9.
Side 9 says, "CJ, we love your channel. A few tips. Nate needs to hush a bit. He's dragging you down, man. And while we're on the topic, let's cut the Hey CJ, did you know segment. This just drags you down, man. We love your show. Can't wait to get our own bell so we can ring it and bring it too." So basically is what he's saying is, you shut up. You mind your own business.
Have fun ringing and bringing it without a bell.
Or your best friend.
No. Find a little one.
Okay, there we go. This next one comes in from Jim Barclow. Jim says, "Watching your show convinces me humanity is doomed."
Watching your show convinces him that humanity is doomed.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen my show?
Oh no. You can't even imagine what an Ethan show would be like. That was like the spirit of Jim.
Mini bell for you too.
Oh, Mini Bell.
Mini Bell.
Mini Bell.
Jim Bearclaw.
This next one comes in from Nick Boyles. Nick.
Oh boy,
my
those
man.
rules!
Okay, that was great. I got a feeling your whole family's going down.
But for now, I gotta study.
Nick says, "I turn y'all on and watch the whole time I'm cooking and making sauce every night. Love the show. Ring it and bring it." Nick.
O'Boyle?
Nick O'Boyles.
O'Boyle rules! O'Boyle rules! O'Boyle rules!
It's actually just Boyles, but
Boyle's rules!
doesn't really... Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you made it this far. If you did, you are a champion. Be sure to go to blackstoneproducts.com for this recipe and all things Blackstone related. Also, go to griddlenation.com where you can pick up all kinds of swag. And if you didn't know,
Now you know.
it's a party.
Tis.
Nah, dude.
Well,
Look it up.
okay.
Find them. You'll be the few special ones because there's not many people that have those
Kind
shirts
of a
out
rare
there. Also, if you want something to
unicorns
go
out
up on the
there.
OG board where you can hang out with our boy,
The
man,
Growl.
the Growl. Anybody knows him,
Dave?
let me know. I
Hey.
want to cook food for him. I want to.
He's watching,
I want to
dude.
hang out. Oh yeah. Hey, Dave. In the meantime, everyone, we will see you next time. Be sure to check out that wicked Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
You okay?
Yeah, no, the Nashville's kicking in.
Little
Got a little.
shakes.
It got the McNashvilles on it. In the meantime, guys, just remember, you figured this out by now. This is CJ's first cooking show.
It is.
And it's where we cook.
And we quote.
That's exactly right. So we will see you guys down the road in perhaps
Boyle rules.
Tennessee,
Boyle rules.
Memphis.
You want to? Oh, Nashville.